YouTube, I am here to help y'all. Listen, you want to know why you always depressed? I'm gonna get straight to the point. This is the answer y'all been looking for your whole entire life. Why everybody depressed? Why everybody 23 and 20 and 19 depressed? You want to know why? Colors. It's colors. That is it. That is the answer. Colors. Well, what do you mean colors? I think I associate. No, you don't associate your life with colors. You want to know what I'm talking about? Since we were little, our whole life has been about colors. From the moment you walk inside of an elementary school, preschool, wherever you are, everything has been colors. Why? Because the brain has always been in a part of development where the brain is receiving information and everything is perception, right? So let me help y'all out, because when y'all hear this, y'all not going back. The moment you step foot inside of an elementary school or preschool or school in general, the day we started, everything was colors. We use crayons. We use markers. We use folders. I know y'all remember those construction papers. Those were colors. And when we did arts and craft, everything we did in class was about colors. Everything was about the color spectrum. Now watch this. You use colors. You use crayons. Your folders were colorful. Nap time, you had colorful mats. They had colorful alphabets up on the wall. They had colorful. When you were little, all you did was watch what? You didn't watch adult TV shows. Why? Because your brain, that part of your brain, didn't like to watch or look at things that didn't have something that was pleasing to the brain spectrum. That part of the brain where it draws your attention and make you happy. Remember when we were younger, we would literally look at adult television and say to ourselves like, wow, that is boring. There's not enough color. I don't want to watch it. You didn't really watch stuff like that until you got a little bit older, till you started understanding what action movies are. But since day one, you can't get a kid to get into a Netflix show like you, or get into a Tiger King, or get into Wednesday. It has to have some type of attention to it, which is color, right? So let me get straight to it. Like I mentioned, I said colors. We use markers. We had colorful alphabets. We had pictures. We had toys inside the classroom that we played with. When we went outside and we got hot, what did we go do? We went to eat a popsicle. What color is popsicles? The same exact color as the color spectrum they use in back in school. When we used the little knee scooters and we were rolling around in the gym with it. What colors was that? Red, green, blue, purple. We played dodgeball. What color was that? Red, green, blue, purple, or all type of colors. We would play volleyball. We used the beach ball. What color was the beach ball? Red, blue, green. It has all the colors on it that would activate that dopamine, that part of our brain that would activate happiness. When we take that little big ass carp sheet blanket, remember we would throw it up in the air and run under it? What color was that? Red, blue, green, yellow, purple. It was the color of a rainbow. So at some point of our life, when we were younger, we let go of everything that made us happy. And we got older, and as soon as we got in right a little bit after high school, something altered. Now everybody depressed. Now everybody's sad. Why? It wasn't adulthood. It wasn't a young adulthood. It was mentalhood. It was brainhood, developmenthood, perceptionhood. Everything that we used to take and look at and engage ourselves in was all had to do with color. When it stopped, that's when our depression came. That's when everybody started to be sad. I realized that. I was sitting down, I was watching a video. Everybody saw the same video, but it was a video of a little boy sitting at a table, all dull, hanging with his pops, hanging with his friend, his dad, and his dad's friends. And he's just sitting there, and he's not making he's just straight face. And the moment his dad pulled the phone out and showed him a video of SpongeBob, he starts to smirk. He was fighting it, but he started to smirk and smile, because he saw a cartoon that his dad showed him. When we were younger, every single cartoon was colorful because it was made for kids. We watched cartoons, we ate, and we drank Kool-Aid, we ate popsicles. What color is popsicles? Red, blue, green, purple, yellow, orange. Everything we did as a child, even just having a bike, having a helmet, skates, everything we did had something to do with color. We were always excited about doing something, because every time we engaged ourselves in something, it has something to do with color. As we got older, we disengaged with the thought of having activities filled with color. You notice every time you look at something very colorful, your brain gets excited, or you choose, it draws you in. It makes you want to look at it. It makes you want to get closer to it and be a part of it and look at it and see what it is and actually admire what you're looking at. That's why kids are happy now at this age, bro. At this age, right? Say if we use it for example, I'm 26. Just say for a 20-year-old, there is not much you do in your life that makes you happy or triggers happiness by looking at it. Remember when right? My girl took me to an arcade this weekend, right? And you know what actually got me excited? When I went in there, I seen a whole bunch of kids, but they're all running around. They're playing in the little machine, trying to win balls and stuffed animals and stuff like that. Everywhere is colorful. From the super shot to the go-karts, everything has color on it. Laser tag. Imagine if you walked in somewhere and everything was just one color, gray or just white or just black. That's depressing. That's like walking into somewhere, into a environment of adulthood. When you go to work, you work in a warehouse, whatever you work, everything is fucking bland. The floor is gray, the walls is white, the break room is fucking gray and white, brown cabinets. There is no actual colors that activate the spectrum of the brain that perceives color and activates and triggers that happy hormone. Because everything we did was about colors. And I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm trying to help y'all get back. When you see something with colors, it automatically activate nostalgia, right? Everything is nostalgic when you look at it. Because like, oh man, my childhood. It wasn't childhood. It was mentalhood, brainhood, right? Perceptionhood. Because look at you now. What do you do that engages you in color to trigger that dopamine, that happy hormone in your brain? You do absolutely nothing. And then you wonder, and then you think you're too old to, for some reason, you think that you're too old to watch cartoons. You just watching TV shows with no color in it. Why do you think they put color inside of cartoons? When you go to the playground, the slide is red, the poles and the monkey bars is green. Like everything is colorful inside of a playground. When you go to a water park, everything is colorful. Why? To keep kids. You can't have a room full of kids where all of them are sad or angry, because it will be chaos. Colors, they allow the kid to function at a stable level. It brings stability to kids. It grabs their attention. You hand them a toy or something, a phone, something with color, they go crazy. That part of the brain does not leave. So at what point in your life did you say, I'm gonna stop fucking with colors? Because me, I still love popsicles. I still go to the park. I'm only 20-something years old. The day that I stopped, I don't want to be 20 years from now and I'm 40-something years old. I'm like, damn, I was only 20-something and I stopped. I literally stopped using colors and putting colors in my daily activity. That's why I wasn't happy. For instance, look at Fisher Price. Fisher Price is a genius. That is the #1 selling toy business you have ever known. This is the biggest company. Because everything they do, like even the word Fisher Price itself. Remember we had the little vacuum cleaner, the little toy vacuum cleaner with the balls in it? What color was it? It was red, blue, green. Remember the little car that we had, the red car door with the red car with the yellow doors? And you move with your feet? Everything Fisher Price did had color to it. No matter what kind of that's why he sold that. Whoever Fisher Price is, that business sold the most toys. When you go into an aisle inside any store, what does the toy aisle look like and what does the adult section look like? You shopping for clothes, it looks like, this is my section, the adult section. But you go into the kids section, they got Nerf guns, they got action figures, they got Barbie doll, everything is pink and blue and red. And as soon as a kid go in the store, everything boring to them. Because I have ADHD, I know what it was like growing up when I seen toys in the aisle. Everything my parents was doing, my dad would look at tools, my mom would be up there looking at deodorant and shampoo. I'm like, get me the fuck out this aisle, it's boring. The moment we pass by, oh my God, mama, basketball, mama, action figure, a skateboard, a bicycle, because that's what got my attention. It triggered my brain, right? And then at some point when I got in, I don't know, right after middle school, all of us in America, after 8th grade, they stopped putting colors in everything we do. And I know y'all heard that, and I know y'all thought about that before. But everything that we did had color to it. And I'm gonna give you a synopsis. I'm gonna run down and give you everything that we used to have color, that used to make us happy. Like I said, crayons, markers, construction paper, folders, pencils, popsicles, dodgeball, those knee scooters, cartoons, Candy. Oh, that's what I meant. Candy at its finest. Candy had to be one of the most influential things because after you just got done either watching TV with color or playing with toys with color, right after you would consume something or eat something that actually made you come into a physical contact with the color itself, and that was candy. Candy was very colorful. Why do you think every time you go somewhere, why do you think candy and cartoon and ice cream and popsicles and toys, all that stuff is assorted with colors, but they give no adults color. Whatever you were feeling did not go away. Whatever you were doing that made you feel that the way, you stopped it. As we got older, we left the colors alone because we were so focused and drowned on with everything else going around. I just want to let y'all know, that's what I had to say. Colors is what made us that world where our mental health just declined. You got to put color back inside your life. Color is everything. The brain everything you see around you activates off of color. You have to put color, you have to engage your brain back into activity where color is assorted and into its life. The brain has to work that way. The brain needs to feel alive. You go outside, the oceans, the water's blue, the sky is blue. You see what I'm saying? The clouds is white, the grass is green, the trees are brown. The tree limbs are brown. Nobody gives a fuck about what's in the sky until they see a rainbow. Because it's colors. Colors runs everything. And I'm not saying apply them. It has nothing to do with skin color or pigmentation. I'm talking about something and did you know a butterfly can see, what is it? A butterfly can see 7 times as much as we can, like 7 more times color. A butterfly can see way more color than we can, which is crazy. And you always wonder why butterflies always landing on something. They're always flying by. You always see butterflies just land. Butterflies are known to be one of the most beautiful things. It's a part of the life, the part of what do you call it? Appreciating beauty, because something about a butterfly. Butterflies appreciate. They got more color spectrum than we do. I think we got like, I don't remember if it's 3 to 5, but a butterfly has like 15, some bullshit like that. It's a lot. It's a lot, but we don't see colors like other things see colors. You see what I'm saying? When we were kids, all colors mattered. Colors mattered. Crayons, popsicles, paint, everything mattered. My room back in my dad's house is still red and blue. It is red and blue because I love Spider-Man. We all had a favorite cartoon character, and what's everybody's favorite color? Red and blue. Everybody's favorite color was red. Everybody wanted the red popsicle. Everybody wanted the red popsicle, the red toy. Everybody wanted to be the red Power Ranger. Power Rangers was known as one of the best TV shows of all time. And I know it's because of the color of the Rangers. You had a white Ranger, a red, a green, you had a purple, you had a blue, you had a black, you had all type of color Power Rangers. Everything that we cared about was colorful. Put color back into your life and then things will go back normal, because I have it. I've noticed when I go without color in my life, I understand that I start to literally be sad. In the moment I start watching cartoons or eating something or we're looking at something with color. Like even for a cereal box. A cereal box has color on it. Remember when we were younger, we used to eat the cereal and look at the box? Because it used to activate that part of the spectrum, the part of the brain where you get the happy hormone. Cap'n Crunch, everybody loved Trick cereal, everybody loved Fruity Pebbles. Why? Because it had the red, the blue, the green, the purple, all type of colors in there. And then you're sitting around, you're wondering, why am I not happy? Because you're neglecting the brain's ability to function and be actually happy with engaging and putting color back into your life. Stop walking around these dull ass places and put color into your life. We were happy because we had color. That's it. And I want to let y'all know that. So remember, when you think about your childhood, think about what your childhood was filled up. It was filled up with nothing but colors. So remember, when you feel and having a bad day, go buy some crayons, start coloring. Go grab 2-3 popsicles out of the freezer and go buy you some red, blue, and orange popsicles. Go play some dodgeball. You see what I'm saying? Go do something, go paint, do something, eat a bowl of cereal. Something that involves color. Go watch cartoons while you're eating a popsicle. I guarantee you. Watch how happy you get. You're going to find yourself being a kid again. And that part of you would open up. You're suppressing that. A child and someone never leaves. And it's okay. People think that being a child is being a kid is a bad thing. A kid is an understatement. It's a word used that people just throw in the. Acting like a child and being a child is two different things. Okay. What does that mean? Is acting like a child? It doesn't make it. This makes perfect sense, right? If I got my responsibilities together and I act like a child, I might act like a child and still got my stuff together. Or if I act like a child, I never act mature. It come off like, hey, you need to grow up. You know, see what I'm saying? You need to grow up fully. But being a child is actually being under the age of 18, being 16 and 14 years old, still in school, still doing homework. But you know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Still got a curfew, still under your parents. You know, but acting like a child will be literally going to the playground, eating ice cream while I got my stuff together. And somebody can be hating on you, like I said, oh, you need to get your stuff together. There's nothing wrong with acting like a kid. Being one is different. Because you can still be 28 or 30 years old and be a child. Like, you still have the mind of a child. Don't want to ever get your shit together. Don't ever want to pay bills. You see what I'm saying? But acting like one, there's nothing perfectly wrong with that. In my opinion, as long as you got your stuff together, because a child and somebody never leaves. Like Neil deGrasse Tyson, what did he say? He said, scientists or people or just people or kids or children who never grew up, because they're always trying to explore and experiment something, trying to put a theory on everything, always loving to learn what's new about the earth. Never lose that part of you. Always be responsible, but always be that child. You see what I'm saying? And it's okay, even if you don't act like a child, be a child. As long as you got your stuff together. Because if you forever suppress that part of you, you can still be adult. But if you suppress that child in you, you can't, at some point, when you are raising your children, you can't let go a part of that childhood. When you are raising your child, you're literally raising them into the adult you want them to be. But the only way you do that is if they develop and actually take control and actually learn the things that you taught them as a kid. Because when they get an adult, everything they learn as a child will eventually pass over and then allow them to be the adult that they want to be. So with that being said, they can't be the adult unless they learn as a child first. So if they suppress everything they learn as a child, they won't be able to be that person as an adult. That's why childhood is very important. And if you know for a fact you were happy at your childhood, don't suppress that part of you that made you happy. Because you're an adult now, you're afraid what everybody else gonna think. Because 40-year-olds still look at 30-year-olds and 20-year-olds as children, because you are to them. And 60-year-olds do the same to 40-year-olds. And you cannot suppress what you should be acting like at your age. There's nothing wrong with you still going to the park and playing on the playground at the swing. That what made you happy. What else is there to do? That was the smallest thing you were at your, and that's what the problem is now. You always want to resort to, oh, well, I might be judged if I do that. But you forgot that little thing. You didn't care about what people thought about you when you were younger. You didn't think about people when you were at the playground or whatever. You was eating a popsicle when you was doing stuff when you was little. You didn't have that part of your brain. Now all of a sudden you're an adult, you're aware, you care about everybody else. Why? It's like that part of your brain, that part of my brain is one thing I wish I never got with me as we got older. Because when you were a kid, you don't care about what nobody thinks. And that's the part we need to get back to. Just being you, just living free, loving colors, doing whatever the hell you want to do, bro. Because that's what's important. And I'm going to make this short, because I want to be done. I already been talking for 18 minutes, but I just want to let y'all know, put color back into your spectrum. Put it back into your life. Because I'm not going to care about what people think. I remember when I was 10 years old, I didn't even know who was around me. As kids, we were so happy, we didn't even know who. We could have been kidnapped at any moment. We didn't think about kidnappers when we were younger. Because we were too busy having fun. You see what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, you grown as hell, 6'2", 250 pounds, muscular, and all of a sudden you care about kidnappers. You didn't care about kidnappers when you were young. Stop worrying about stupid shit like that. You were cool, you made it to adulthood, you gonna be fine now. Nobody gonna kidnap your big ass. And that don't just happen like that, even for women. So at some point, get back to your childhood. Relive that part of you. Bring that person out and submerge it. Merge it with your adulthood and balance it. Still be that live free and that free, happy spirit you, but also do it while you have your responsibilities together, because there is nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing. Zero, anything wrong with it. As long as you pay your bills, as long as you got your own stuff, your own car, as long as your stuff is taken care of, no matter what it is. If your responsibilities are taken care of, be that child you grew up to be. That's all I just want to say, y'all. I love y'all and thank y'all for watching. I'll make another video and I will really get on topics about what literally as a human being we should be doing. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. I love y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe and let me know in the comments what y'all want to watch next. So